Oh, there you are, YouTube. Doodle 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 doo. Subscribe. So, my hands are pretty dirty here, covered in paint. Painted the living room upstairs with my friend Tracy. You've seen her as a guest reviewer during October when we were reviewing horror films and fall films and such like that, Halloween movies. And also, she went to the zoo with us and other outdoor adventures. Anyway, we painted the upstairs, so giant mess today. I was going to vlog it. It was on my mind to do so, but we were on a time crunch. Had to get the room painted quickly because my wife was taking the kids to the in-laws so that we could have the the room without toddlers running through it and such. I just spent a minute on this. If you're here for a random ranking, you were probably just bored out of your mind. So we're going to do a random ranking, and we're going to pick out 3 movies. I think I'm going to pick out 3 from right here. Whoop, there are no movies there. There are some. 1, 2, 3 movies right next to one another. Let's make sure I've seen them. Have I seen these 3 movies? Yes. Oh, yes. And yes. Okay, here we go. I probably already know how this is going to go. Let's start with D-War. There it says D-War at the bottom. Dragon Wars. Why did I buy this? Did I get it online? I might have bought this on Amazon. Why would I do that? Not that good, but fun. Daryl from The Office is in it. That's what I remember most about this. Maybe I got it at a pawn shop. You know, I either got this at the... It makes more sense for me to have gotten it at the pawn shop, but for some reason I feel like it was like one of those, if you like this, you might like this, and I was like, why not? So I added it to the bundle. But I remember it was kind of fun, you know. I didn't hate it. And then we have... Look at this cover. I always like this cover. Cabin Fever. Do you see the skull there? That skull made out of the trees there, and out of the cabin for the, you know, like the teeth of the skull. I think that's good. You know, quotable. Everybody, you know, yells pancakes. Somebody says cabin fever. You know, the room over, somebody yells pancakes, right? This is good. It has what's Corey's friend's name from Boy Meets World? Why can't I think of it? Like his real name is like Ryder Strong, but I can't remember his character's name for some reason. He's in it, and I think that's weird. He's like somebody who like grew up, you know, he played like this tough kid, but then he grew up and he didn't look like a tough guy. I always thought that was kind of weird. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess that doesn't really have anything to do with this movie. I think this movie's good. It's very gross. It has some disgusting scenes, like with some skin peeling off and stuff like that. But yeah, I think this is good horror film here. Actually, you know, I don't know if we've ever put this in our calendar. I feel like we should do that. I wonder if my wife has ever seen that. I have a feeling we put it in one year. I don't know though. And then Dragnet, to give you some information not on this movie, but on a collaboration I did with Garage Movie Club. I think, how did this start? I think I recommended this movie to him after he reviewed The Burbs. I really like The Burbs, and he was talking about Tom Hanks and comedy, and I was like, if you like comedy, a more obscure one is Dragnet. You know, everybody knows Big, everybody knows A League of Their Own and stuff like that when he has those comedy turns. But I was like, this one's, I think, a little lesser seen anyway. It's not as remembered today. So yeah, we did a little collab on this, reviewing this together. It's one of my favorite Tom Hanks movies. He doesn't have a lot to do in it, but he like has all these quips all the time. So you have like Friday over here, played by Aykroyd. He's, you know, kind of a very serious person, and you have Tom Hanks kind of making fun of him the entire time for being a serious person, but also like very much loving him and having a lot of respect for his partner. So yeah, it's I think a really fun movie. Grew up watching it, and based on everything I've said about it, I'm guessing you know where I'm placing it. Let's see. So, You know what? I already know what's happening. I'm going to go Dragnet. I'm going backwards order. Then Cabin Fever. Then D-War. Like, D-War was a lot of fun. I don't remember much of it, but I was like, this is kind of funny. This is, I don't know. It was just like, this isn't ruining my life. But you know, I'm pretty easy to please when it comes to movies. So I think that's why maybe I like ranking them, because it's like I like them all, but let's see if I can find ways to like one more than the other. I think I've only like spoken poorly about a film maybe once that I can remember. I can't even remember what the movie was, but I feel like it's only been one time where I was like, I don't like this movie. It's probably happened more than once. But yeah, this is my ranking right here. Dragnet, starring Aykroyd and Hanks. Cabin Fever, starring Ryder Strong. And D-War, Dragon War, starring Daryl from The Office. That is my ranking. Have you seen these movies? And if so, what do you think of them? And if you've seen all three of them, how would you rank them? I'd love to know. Thank you so much. Oh, actually, one more thing. If I remember during editing tonight, I hope to remember. You know what? I'm going to remember. I'm going to make a point of it. Go in my description section, and you will find a link to Garage Movie Club where we reviewed this movie together. And on that note, now I am going to end this vlog, and perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.